Welcome back. In this demonstration, I'm going to show you how to fold this Origami Rhinoceros Beetle designed by Kasahara. To get started, you'll need a piece of paper. If you have origami paper, you can use that. If you have any other size of paper, you can start by taking the top edge and folding it down so that that top edge is parallel with the outside edge here. Once you get that parallel, take your bone folder and crease right along that line to make a nice solid crease. Cut off the bottom so that you have your square to begin. Now, we're going to be folding to begin what Kasahara calls the base fold 3. To start with the base fold 3, you'll take an isosceles triangle, which is half of the paper here, so you'll cut right down the center fold that you've just made and start with just that triangle of paper. If you're in class, you could share the other side with a friend at your table, or you could make two at the same time or save one for another base fold 3 model. I'm going to switch my paper out so that you can see both sides and you can have a feeling of what the two sides look like. I'm going to start with my colors side down and I'm going to start my base fold 3. Take the point of the triangle and fold it up to the top, right along the center, and crease that fold. Again, valley fold the other corner up to the top corner so that the outside edges are parallel and that these two sides meet right in the middle. Okay, take this outside edge and fold it in towards the center line, making a right triangle there so that your line lines right up along the center. And then follow the same procedure on the other side. The outside edge into the center. Okay, once you get that done, you'll need to inside reverse fold these two flaps. So I'm going to open this flap up, fold this one in because that crease is already there, reverse that mountain fold into a valley fold, and reverse this crease that's here, which is a valley fold, into a mountain fold so it looks like that. Okay, and it should look something like that when you're finished, and you're going to do that on both sides. So the second side, same procedure, opening it, folding it in, up, and reversing that inside crease. And the finished base fold 3 looks something like that. Okay, then I'm going to rotate my model this direction. I'm going to take the top flap here and fold it, valley fold it, so that this edge here is perpendicular with the center line. There's going to be a little piece of paper here where the inside reverse fold is, so you want to have the fold start there and then have it so that this line here is perpendicular with the center. Okay, now repeat that step with this bottom flap, going all the way up to the center there and trying to make sure that this edge here is perpendicular with the center line, like that. Okay, I'm going to crease those two like that. Now you're going to take this edge here and fold it so it meets up with that edge. And I'm actually going to turn my model this direction now and take this edge here and fold it, valley fold it up to meet this crease. And if you do this right, you should come up with a little triangle right there. Okay, repeat the step on this side. Valley folding it. These 2 points are going to be the legs. Okay, I'm going to rotate my model back this way and I'm going to do a valley fold right along here so that it's parallel with the center line. And when it's parallel with the center line, the triangle that you'll come up with will look something like that. It won't be like a regular triangle, but it'll be a little shorter on this side. Okay, and do the same on the other side. Okay, so it looks something like that. Then flip your model over so that the legs are facing down. Now you're going to take this point here and fold it so it touches the back point. So you're folding your model in half and we're going to make a pleat fold out of this. So I'm going to crease that one in a valley fold. I'm going to take this back and crease it like this, so it's got, you know, just a little bit, about the size of my popsicle stick there. Okay, then take this model and valley fold it right along the center line. So valley folding it means it's going to go down like that. Now if you made your model to perfection, these two legs will line up, and you can see mine are just a little off. So if it's a little off, it's all right. Now you're going to take what will be the horn part, and you're going to pivot fold, which means you're going to hold with one hand here and take the other hand and just pivot this paper up like that, and then recrease it like that. Okay, and you'll see the pivot fold mark right there. Then you're going to take the legs and you're going to valley fold it this direction so that the point of the leg is pointing out a little past the body. At this point though, you want to leave a little triangle of paper right down here at the bottom so that we can fold it inside in the next step, because we want to fold that inside so it helps keep the leg close to the body. And here you can see that little flap inside there. Okay, now you're going to take the other leg and mount and fold it behind so it matches the first leg. Okay, then you're going to take those two little corners of paper I was just talking about and valley fold them towards the inside of the model so it holds the leg together. Like so. Okay, now you're going to take the horn part up here and you're going to inside reverse fold it. So I'm going to start with a preliminary valley fold here to kind of line everything up, and I'm going to valley fold that, and then I'm going to inside reverse fold it. So I'm going to open the flap up and push this flap down inside like so. This might remind you of the beak of like the basic chicken or the basic turkey. Alright, just like that. And I'm going to do an inside reverse fold on these legs. When you inside reverse fold the leg, you want it to look like this so that the little point of the foot, what will be the foot, is going just past that little diagonal corner there. So I'm going to fold it like that, preliminary fold there, and then inside reverse fold that leg. So I'm going to open up the flap here and fold it down in like so. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing on the back side. You can see that little foot sticking out right there. So I'm going to try to line it up and have it just poke past that line. Do a little preliminary valley fold there. Open up my model and inside reverse fold that leg. Like that. Okay, so there's my inside reverse folded legs. Now, next trick that's going to come up here is taking this outside edge of the horn and folding it, valley folding it to meet this back side. So I'm going to take this and show you what it looks like. You're going to valley fold it like this for the first part of the step. Okay, so it will kind of look like that. Now you're going to inside reverse fold this corner. So I'm going to actually pop this part up here, recrease this, and just tuck that little corner in. And it should line up just like that. If I hold it up to the front, it looks something like that from the front and from the side and underneath like that. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'll flip my model over, repeat that step on this side, valley folding it to meet up with that line, and then inside reverse folding it here like that. Okay, now taking the next step here, I'm going to inside reverse fold these feet. So I'm going to flap this little foot up like that so it's parallel with the ground. And I'm going to do the other one so it's the same. And then depending on what size paper you're using, you might want to just leave those, or you might want to inside reverse fold them. My paper is a little too small to inside reverse fold, but the directions say to inside reverse fold. So if you can get it to work out with the paper that you're using, inside reverse fold those, just like we did with the I don't know, the corner, the leg right there. Okay, so inside reverse fold those. And then we're going to move on to the tail right here. The tail is important. We're going to do a little inside reverse fold trick with that. You're going to take the tail and you're going to fold it down so that it's just poking out past that bottom crease line. And you're going to take that and inside reverse fold it just like you might on the basic duck or some of those other beginning models. You're going to inside reverse fold it. Okay, then we're going to take, if you can imagine a horizontal line right here on this corner, we're going to take this corner here and we're going to actually fold it up inside. So if this is the inside, we're going to fold it up inside like that to help hold the model together so that it can be bulged out like that. You can see the fold there that I've got on the inside. So you're going to fold that crease up like that to kind of hold it in place. All right, then the last two steps here is taking the horn and doing an inside reverse fold here by taking the tip and folding it up like this. And then we want to bend it back one more time. So you could do either an outside reverse fold like that if you want, or the directions say to do a pleat fold. It says to fold it in once this way towards the inside and then backwards outside reverse fold it like this. That's what the directions say to do, but you could outside reverse fold it as well. Either way you want to do. And that is how, last little step here is it says just to round out the body ever so slightly so that it has some form to it. So that is how you finish Kasahara's rhinoceros beetle.